707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition, every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the folks to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Arlington. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, line in. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. 26.
Dak gonna put it up right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And he's gonna bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't,
oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 17 at the Rams' 42-yard line.
We're going to 53. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To throw right away is Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Alert! Ready! Waiting!
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Zebra! 180!
It's another run here for Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Trevon Revel there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
We go set!
Throwing, Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On first down, it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Middle. Set. Yellow 80. Big 20. Stop.
Stafford now. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Go. Get out there.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now inside the 25. And he will score. The Devontae Turpin touchdown Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down, Stafford, forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kenny Clark in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. Play action, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Red 80. Big 20.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Lady!
They're going to go. It's Stafford. Out wide, here's Smith. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that 4th down conversion. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Monday.
They are going for it. Stafford. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Kill. Hey, kill.
Play fake. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Switch it, hey.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Billy. Under. All right, hey. Hey, kill.
They'll throw again. Dak. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 2.
Here we go. All right, hey. What do you think?
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And less than a yard.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that, it is blown up behind the line.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Dak going to give this to Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stay 50.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
3rd down, they need 5.
Set. 280. 32.
They'll go again here with Williams. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Stafford to throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run over center with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of the yard.
21.
Brings up second and 11 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Stafford now on second down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Prescott on first down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Go ahead, hey. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go. Get out there. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yeah. Under. Go ahead, hey. We're going to 53. Hey, 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
26.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead, hey.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his big tight end. Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
The kick is no good. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's complete to Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Good.
Throwing is Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend.
Twisting my words and bringing it to past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 72.
Start on the ground here. Tracy. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Check. 70 Lions.
Here's Tracy once more. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Savon Revel.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go! 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Dart going to go for it on 4. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to Tracy. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19, Bravo 80, Bravo 80, 18, Pioneer.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. To get the return out across the 30 before he goes out. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Caught in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Prescott on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Caught just shy of the goal line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Yeah!
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He falls to the pass rush on fourth and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
A draw now. This is Tracy. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
He'll just get the play off. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So first down from the 41.
First down.
Now Dart. Gets it to him on the screen. He works it down to the 37. Brought down by Jerron Bland.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On first down, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Shamar James makes the play to turn the interception into a drive that starts at their own 45-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Connecting on a slant. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, really good. 47, 48. Done.
From the gun is Prescott. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Taking a shot deep here. Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. Colson and Devo's got it. And the Giants will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. 79.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Giants using their first time out. All right, here we go. Second down. The tight end in motion now. Dart out of the shotgun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
To kick off for New York.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 20-50.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
They'll run the toss to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
The give here on second. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams now on first and 10. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
Another run for Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 20, 50.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pickett. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Throwing from his own end zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Buying some time right. And they pick him off again. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense to the line fast. To throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Back to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down from the 42. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, a couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Giants using their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.